Damn, production is not good today. I was a bit lazy. I didn't check it. How it was looking. Alright, let's get the chapter going. I'm also still eating some soup. Checking Monday. Yoink. Nom nom nom. Alright. So, here we are, episode 81. I think it's week 5 already. Is it week 5 or am I delusional? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Or actually 5 weeks in January, it seems. I'm stupid. So yeah, that's good. January is done. We're not gonna do any financials today. I think I want to do it on a separate day, so probably do it tomorrow or whatever, or Thursday or something. Just so it doesn't get too busy, this check-in. And that way I can go a little bit more in depth about the trading bot. So from now on we're gonna try to split those things up. Alright, let's see what we did last week. And I'll also turn out my flux so that we can all get I still have a KD count over here. Let's hide that one. Alright. Very nice. Okay, let's see how we did last week. I think on smoking front, we actually barely smoked anything last week. Not sure how. I think the weekend was pretty dull. Didn't went out or something, so that obviously helps with not smoking too much. So I think we're gonna get far below what we're averaging normally. So 0.75 left. So let's see. So we have 1.23 plus 1.22 minus 0.75. So 1.7 actually. Sheesh. That's a low week for me. Hell nah. Even though that I smoked a lot on Jonko Friday. I guess that's almost the only week, or the only day that I really smoked much. Which is kind of good in some sense. That I'm limiting it more to a certain some of the days. But like yesterday and Saturday, I don't think I smoked that much, even though I was home the whole day. So hey, Headminer Dave, my man with the plan. How you doing, my man? A blessed day. Let's see. So only 1.7, which is quite good, depending on how you look at it, of course. 1.5 hours of sport only, so that's not super good. I think this is probably the lowest I'll do on a given week. Another great sunny day. I barely went outside, so I'm white as F. I'm a vampire. Yeah, okay, cringe. Okay, let's move on with my segment. I hope you went outside though. So we didn't sport it that much, but we did get a new weight. So starting from this week, I might start do some curls again, you know. Got some 10 kilo weight from the Aldi, which can just be nice to at least try and lift a little bit from time to time. Not sure if it's any real use, or if I'm gonna count it as sporting, but at least we can do some different things now too. Yeah, it's a big sheesh. 10 euros in an Aldi, huh? Anyways, so that might become better in the near future. We didn't smoke today, so that's also good. Productive days. So I think I only managed to do 3 out of 4, which is still pretty solid. The only one I didn't make was yesterday when I was working on the bot. I think it was like 4 o'clock in the evening when I went to sleep, which is quite bad for a, for a Monday, for those of you who know. If you have to wake up at 9 on a Monday and you're going to sleep at 4 in the evening, that's usually when you kind of crash during the day, which happened today. That's also why I'm quite low energy, I would say. But overall, besides the sport, I think this was a pretty successful, healthy week. So I'm gonna give it light green, especially with the smoking so little, and that I did do almost all the days well sleep, except for yesterday then. So that's pretty good. Self-employment, since your VR is really on the down low, I would say. It's not really picking up speed, or steam is maybe a better way of putting it. But the crypto bot is full on trading right now. I think I added 200 euros or 260 euros more to it, so now it has a decent amount of money to actually gather some live trading data, because up until now all my data is from past trades and how it would have performed if I had the bot running back then and such things. But it's always different with live trading, so it would be interesting to see how the trading is gonna be in this month. Other projects, not really. I did another project. I did actually the building through beliefs. So I definitely started new project. Building through beliefs, which I also sneakily added to my weekly side quest, because I think I just copied it from last week without actually changing it. That reminds me, I have to copy this one. So I actually got that one as a weekly side quest to do, which I completed, which is quite nice. Took me quite a while. Probably a little after movie coming out also, just the run up to it, and also because I invested a little bit of money into promotion. I want to review if that was worth the money, if I actually got more impressions and stuff like that. So we're gonna go through that, but that will be for later this week, I guess, when I have a little bit more time again. Tomorrow office day, so overall I would say this was pretty green also. Besides the Sincere VR, CryptoBot was really doing well. It's really active, and I did do another project this week, so that's quite nice. Maybe I can just add it here. Building through beliefs. And I would like to aim it at 1 question a week. It doesn't really matter when I post it. So it's gonna hopefully stimulate myself to be thinking a bit more deeply about more philosophical aspects of life, which I like doing. So in that way, I think it's quite nice to have that project going on too, because I've been thinking quite a lot about how I want to incorporate more of philosophical kind of aspect in my online presence, so I think this will be pretty manageable. It's not too high effort, I would say. One question a week, and then just get some arguments for it. So I think that's very manageable. I like it. Not sure what it has to do with self-employment. Maybe it's not really in the right category yet. We'll get that sorted out over time. It's not really a worry of mine for today. Before tomorrow begins, we're doing a check-in. We did stream Jonko Friday, but unfortunately the stream only kept at 12 hours recorded, so that's the first time I actually noticed it. When you go above 12 hours of streaming, you can't really rewatch it. So I think I did like 18.5 hours or something in total. But yeah, that's also with some breaks in there, so pretty solid. I think that was the the longest stream I did for one Jonko Friday, so that was a new record for myself. Financials, I did do it this month, so I'll do the one, the junior miner. How you doing? Welcome. I did do it this month, and I'll probably, like I said before, do it now on a different day than Mondays. So I think most likely it will be tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday or something. So that's how it's gonna go. We didn't do any conversation with friends or family, which is fine. I think it's a little bit on the down low right now. Don't really have too much focus on that one for now. So overall, very green also. Hey, first day on the job. Hey, my man. Bij wat werkt je of wat is de functie? Hey, dat is wel nice, man. Indeed, back in the rat race. Networking. We're gonna do a little bit of Reddit, but we also actually did Reddit when we posted the questions, so it's gonna be the second time we do some Redditing this week. We didn't engage with live people, that's fine, and we also didn't watch fresh content, so I think because we're doing 2 times Reddit, this is still solid green for myself. I did spend a little bit of time in it, which is nice. I like Reddit more and more. There were some times that I was not really having too much interest in Reddit or didn't see any real engagement, but the more you engage yourself, the more people actually engage back. So quite obvious that this would be like that. But yeah, you always have to find it out, of course. Miscellaneous. We didn't hang out with friends last week, so we did do a brunch for the family, which is quite nice. I got getrakteerd. I don't know how you say that. How do you say? Oh, scheiße. How do you actually say that? Trakteren. Treated? Yeah, I treated my family for some brunch, so that's good. I'm listening to a book each Tuesday, so that's also good. I didn't do any tweede hand stuff, but that's totally fine. So overall, I think we actually have a full green week. I don't know if we ever managed that one. Not really sure. Did we ever manage a full green week? We did. Okay, it's not the first time. But quite long time ago, I would say. Interesting. It's not that often that we got the full green week. Here we also had one. Damn, 5.5 hours. What a baller back then. Sheesh. Help people on Reddit. Interesting that I called it like that. But anyways, good full week. Full green week. We might actually change the arc starting from now. Build some true beliefs. I think we're gonna do that. Was quite hyped for the new project I started, so might not be the worst to actually invest some arc material and arc time into that one to see if it's something I can actually build into a product people like. That's a little bit what I'm thinking about last weeks, is what kind of product do I want to make. Because the CryptoBot is all good and well, but yeah, it's not something that I can easily share with you guys. Like, there is taxes with shit and all that rumor. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. And it's not even profitable yet. But yeah, I think we made a CryptoBot, trading strategy bot, but the profitability we'll have to see in a year or something. And I'm not really gonna make an arc of a year without really contributing to it. So I think we're gonna call the arc here. It's been a while since we changed arcs. It's been quite some moons, some full moons rotations, or how do you say it? Overall, the bot is running very smoothly. I have not seen many errors lately, and also added about 150 extra strategies. Now all that is left is for the bot to live trade enough to get some good quality data. That's why I also added about €260 for the bot to fully use. We are calling the end of an arc, even though we haven't found a strategy that is actually profitable, as this would take another year to figure out. We do have some good material, some good models and scripting going on. I'll keep on grinding this one. So pretty happy about that one. It's not really what the arc, maybe we can do it like this. It's not really what the arc fully intended to do. I hope to see a little bit sooner results, but yeah, obviously I kinda short-sighted the amount of time it would take for profitability to actually be something you can say about some piece of code. So that's why we're gonna end this arc, end of an era. Verlassen. Reflections. So start a new project, building true beliefs, where I want to pose thought-provoking questions. Doesn't really have any end goal besides having some outlet of philosophical thoughts. I'm curious what I can build out of this one. Also paid about 20 euros for promotion. So let's see in the after movie if that was any use. If that was any. Oh, whatever, I get it. We ending arcs out. Hell yeah, we're gonna start a new arc, eh? That's how it goes. You think the arc is not over and then it just ends and a new arc starts without you noticing. So. De alarm van uw voertuig is gearriveerd. How about that gaming arc though? One day or day one, we'll see. The next simulation. Might come one day, but as of now, I'm feeling more philosophical than actually gaming. Also a little bit burned out on Runescape for the moment. Just been woodcutting and fletching and stuff. Not really too useful, but whatever. We'll see. Maybe it picks on once again. We'll see. Pick up once again. Okay. In case what I can build, also pay the tour, so let's see now if that's any useful. I did really enjoy making it so much that I spent a lot of time during the week and almost the whole Sunday. Didn't even smoke. Let's see what we can make of it. Also treated my family to some brunch. Quite a nice place. Bij ons ma, which was a smash. I don't know how to say it. What was a smash? It sounds weird. Are you reading philosophy? Not really. More like trying to put my thoughts in a more philosophical way or something. I don't know how to say it. What I want to do. I don't even know myself what I want to do, but. And yeah, I was a little bit burnt out of Runescape before CG. The CG stream was just something to challenge myself, you know? How long can I go until I actually give up? Which was like about 16 hours of straight CG with a little bit of breaks in between. So, also I can write about that. We did a 18.5 hours plus stream where we almost non-stop did OSRS corrupted gauntlet for about 16 hours. It was quite a challenge, but I'm happy that I found out what my limit is. Nice. We actually did quite a lot last week. Jesus. Yeah, I saw you got the Heron pet. En voor Matt, voor uw vraag, I think if I do read some philosophers, it probably would be Carl Jung. I have him on my whiteboard here. But if I do read some philosophers, I think Carl Jung would probably be the first one where I start. With the shadow and stuff. I think it's quite interesting, the way he looks at life. The question is, was it your limit or was it just bedtime? Honestly, at the end, my eyes were like, couldn't focus anymore. It was like blurry, becoming blurry for looking straight at the screen for so long. So I would say I was pretty much at my physical limits. Not that I couldn't go further, but then I would probably die just a lot more, and then yeah, that would discourage me pretty fast. So I think overall, what was my final count? 39, 13, 6 Jonkos and 6 tilts only. It's quite solid, you know. I didn't think I would do that well, so that was pretty good. That's wel een goeie. And I tested how much... I actually got better the more I smoked, believe it or not. I don't know how, but I think because I was getting more in the zone, but the stonedness was not really getting... It was not overtaking me or something, so... That was actually quite interesting, that I became better the more stoned I went. But overall, I think we have the most green week we had in the whole existence of this channel. I think also the fact that I did so much different stuff last week. The only thing I missed is friends. Kinda said it to Zoe also, like it's kinda too bad I didn't go see his friends this weekend. That's the only thing that probably could have improved my week more, to be honest. So pretty solid. PVMing stoned is not for me. Yeah, it's ik weet niet. It's a zone you have to get in. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. If that only applied in real life. Where are the dragons here in Antwerp? I don't get that one. What do you mean? Dragons? Or you mean like PVMing? Alright. I think that's good, honestly. We can maybe drag on these. Okay, you got me. Whatever that thing you always slay in your dungeon. The Hunlef. It's not a dragon, eh? It's a mythical, I think it's a Norwegian or Viking kinda inspired demon or something. Luckily we have Mod Dave coming to correct you. I love alone. What weekly side quest can we say? Work on Streamlabs. I don't know. I've been putting it off for quite a while because I want to refresh it a little bit. Not that I want to make big changes, but maybe hopefully get a little bit of a more professional look. But I don't really know what I want to do this week, so might change throughout the week if I find something else I want to put my time in. How about you research these nuts? Somebody's on fire today. Anyway, okay. Let's go, reddito, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Joink. Even een beetje muziek opzetten, hè. Spotify. Ik weet dat je dat haat, David. That's okay. We don't all have to agree. I'm just kidding. Just baiting you. Don't get baited by me. Dit zijn echt wel bangers. The next 4 songs that I'm gonna put on in the queue. And these 4. Some straight up banger. Hey, gaat de Mavi een nieuwe mix droppen of wat? Als je een nieuwe song, als je een nieuwe mix dropt, ga ik wel luisteren. I think we missed some. Sounds like a certified Monday check-in hood classic. Very certified. The boys are on fire today. Jesus. 27, so that was last week. I don't know if I answered this guy. I did. Okay. How about this guy? I have this guy. I'm happy for you, okay. Mash pie. Use pasture to practice my stand-up route. Jesus. It's actually just us three the whole time, all day, all night. We lost our CHBA guy. He came in clutch one time or a few times and then he just dipped straight out again. Imagine waking up. Yeah, this guy is actually pretty weird indeed. Hey, nice. Dead inside. Honestly, it's gonna be drug related, high tolerance, if not the question. If not, then the question becomes why would thinking about someone for months not equating her feelings for her? Have you talked with her and see if there was anything from her more than just thoughts? Ah, this guy. This guy that was dead inside, indeed. I don't talk to her much, however, every time I've talked to her, she's been very positive. I don't know why, but I've been forcing my feelings for her. Maybe it's the first person that came anywhere close to you and your interest. I guess it wasn't meant to CHP. No, indeed, cricket noise. Also, this, I haven't touched any kind of substance in my life, so this is not a drug-related problem, definitely. Interesting. Zou die guy nog iets aan het posten zijn, of zou dat gewoon een bot zijn? 10 India. Interesting. Jesus, 16 straight downvotes. Indian stock market, Bloomberg terminal, now what? What are we looking at? Okay, yeah, bon, it's not the most interesting guy. If I had a golden buzzer, I would do nothing with it. Indian stock market is echt wel een meme Reddit, denk ik, subreddit. What was this guy? What do you mean with golden buzzer, bro? Je zegt veel flying over my head, maybe. I'm not stoned enough. Found an expert path to authenticity through AI. Ah, yeah, this guy. When I mentioned rigidity, I was mostly speaking from my personal experience of finding that first step into therapy intimidating. That's actually what inspired me to work on my own thing as a way to help people practice about being open about their feelings before taking bigger steps. Completely agree that human connection is irreplaceable. I see AI more as a stepping stone, like training wheels for emotional vulnerability. It's helping me build confidence. No, not just like that. Yeah, this guy had a really good answer. It's a level of autism we don't have yet. So I made this post about the building true beliefs in the Reddit. This guy had a pretty good answer. The unhappier argumentation isn't nearly as strong when you realize that someone who is truly self-aware and wise has realized that they don't actually know everything. This means that the paths that lead to unexpected growth will be taken because the wise one knows that they don't know what they don't know. Meaning that they should explore things that they haven't explored because they might find things out that they don't yet know. They will also still experience wonder in life if they remember that they still have many things to learn. A wise person realizes that an adventure is something that we all want, and that exploration into unknown territory is something that should be deliberately undertaken. People who aren't very self-aware will just stumble in their own adventures unconsciously, without thought, making their adventures suboptimal ones. Every decision does count, but you have to make decisions in a way where you aren't functioning like a robot. Make decisions like a person who wants to be productive, but also like a person who wants to experience a life full of adventure simultaneously. That's still optimization. Optimization doesn't have to be boring. It's about creating the life you want. So yeah, I gave kinda... Some people may say you're autistic, but I call it being authentic. That's very true. Yeah, but 1.4k views and only one post, so I think I'm really asking questions nobody nobody asks. That's the main takeaway I had from my questions, but honestly I don't give a F. That's all fine by me. +1 hammer earned. Wait, sorry if my belt. some conversations are private, guys, you know that shit. No, actually it was just that the tire was a little bit flat. Nothing too spicy. Unfortunately, he didn't really answer my questions, so yeah, we'll see. Now all we need is some programming. Damn, what is streamer roast? Damn, I'm getting roasted on my own stream. Most people I know who became aware are definitely less happy. There's some satisfaction in knowing things, but those answers are often quite sad. That's a pretty generic one. Honestly, I think we can just go to this one maybe. Actually, this one got a lot more response. Just more free, knowing less. Actually, I get these downloads of understanding more and more, yet somehow I'm resonating with that part. It is always the same. On a certain level, nothing's happening. It's really hard to explain. Is it related to how much you care about the subject? You really care about divine truth. So yeah, you have to be one pointed in. Okay. Wisdom is much griefs, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. Ecclesiastes. Is it more of a choice question then? I think it's a balance. In 2020, I completely felt that we were being lied to on all fronts. This caused me to go down crazy rabbit holes, getting knowledge, but becoming more angry and bitter because of it. Engaging with people online in a mostly negative way really stripped a lot from men. And I realized, so what if I learn that the elite are eating babies? How does that affect my life? Doesn't impact it in any way positively. Was my life improved by gaining this knowledge? No. If anything, now I know there are people out there eating babies for no reason. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Does it make me any better than a person who didn't know how this? I think about this. Absolutely not. I guess that I'm saying I don't go seeking knowledge just because you can. Make sure it's worth it and gonna make your life better. This was a pretty good thing. I guess what I'm saying, don't go seeking knowledge just because you can. Make sure it's worth it and gonna make your life better. That's quite interesting. Not just the search of knowing, but more the search of purpose. Like, I say it like purposely knowing or something. Even if you're not a Christian, I highly recommend you read Ecclesiastes. This book is Solomon trying to figure out the purpose of life. Side note, the elites eating babies thing was just to demonstrate a point. Might check it out, but unfortunately I have a long list of books to read. I've not found the motivation to pick up reading that much, as I feel like thinking something I want to do less for now. I answered my own. Okay. Thought it was een nieuw ding. Ik heb deze allemaal gezien of hè? I think this one is new. So basically he recommends a book about brain and psychology. 10 years further she got pretty deep into it. So she would say self-awareness was the most significant quality that was required and cultivated in the journey of self-transformation. Now 16 years on, am I happier? Absolutely. Life is experienced so differently. The biggest change has been with relationships and connections which have more maturity and acceptance. Just like I grew up, so I highly recommend the pursuit of wisdom. So I like the answer. I asked, do you feel like your happiness is connected with knowing more, having less fears about the unknown, in essence gaining control, or is it more like an increase in chance that you could truly become happy, content, in essence opportunities? Psychological knowledge without spiritual knowledge. leaves you deficient as equally as spiritual knowledge without psychological knowledge. Also leaves you without clarity as well. I was very fortunate my friend gave me an introduction to both. Imagine if your independent self or personality was like a laptop computer that had a basic program running and a few apps but wasn't connected to the internet. What you can do with that laptop becomes very limited, especially if it can never update or add to itself. When you have spiritual understanding and wisdom combined with self-awareness of your human biases and programming now, you have a Wi-Fi connection to universal intelligence. This is called intuition. Life becomes very different when you are connected and know thyself. You can become very creative, trusting in life, less fearful, so on and so on, which automatically leads you to inner peace and happiness as you have aligned with life as opposed to, I don't know. This didn't say too much to me, but I appreciate the response. Wait, where did the music go? Where are we? Oh, we saw this guy. Okay, I think we got through all of them. Let's see what's fresh out there. Dit is wel hard, dit liedje. Wat een beat is. Ik ga even water pakken. Be right back. Ja, meer actie dan in de 1 vond ik toch. De 1 was wel meer tot de verbeelding sprekend, maar hier is zo wat meer oorlog en fighting. Allee, had ik toch het gevoel. I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings extended DVD box set with all behind the scenes. Good luck. 12, 16 hours of your life. Maybe you can do a stream. Actually. Challenge yourself. How long until you fall asleep? Yeah, I know, but it would be funny. It's a joke, man. Okay, feel like I'm not enough. So I've been through a breakup recently where they ended... Wait, the music is a little bit too loud. Nou, ik wil wel nog eens Lord of the Rings gekomen kijken. Ik weet wel niet of ik ze alle 3 ga doen, maar ik wil definitely nog wel eens... Ik ben nog niet bij appartement geweest, zo. When is it Jonko Friday Invites edition? Bro, what do you expect here in Goran to do? I don't know, bro. There's like literally nothing to do. But if it's better weather, I'll probably come more to Antwerp again with my outside setup. We'll see. But we can watch some Lord of the Rings. We don't have to do it on stream, of course. But yeah, if you're down, yeah, I'm down. So I've been through a breakup recently where they ended things. I put it in quotes because... Wait, I've been through a breakup recently where they ended things. It's multiple people. It was open relationship of put it in quotes because it wasn't really a relationship. We saw each other for 2 months before she decided she didn't not want to see me anymore. She found somebody else better. That's so hard. I've been hurting like crazy. Not because I lost her, honestly, even though she is the first person I fell in love with in 5 years. She was walking. Red flag, maintained multiple relationships, and blindsided some people. Yeah, those are obviously big red flags. I don't know how to tell you, bro. If you fell for that one, you're kinda doing it to your own. Manga over there, zeker niet. Dus call manga en we chilling. Hé, maar misschien wilt je niet eens bij u chillen, David? Allee, I'm inviting myself, but I thought you were alluding to that one. Ik zou wel eens je appartement willen zien en dan kunnen we Lord of the Rings chillen. Let me know. Okay, so this guy basically effed himself. She gets away with a lot of being young, attractive, and portraying a very innocent demeanor. Classic. But what's really hurting me is not being the person she wanted to be with. Me is not. Because she valued certain traits that I also value, but have never been able to integrate. Wait, what? But what's really hurting me is not being the person she wanted to be with because she valued certain traits that I also value. But I've never been able to integrate. What? I've never been able to integrate them, but you value them. So... okay. It hurts bad, even though I'm confident and attractive, financially stable. I'm an introverted person and it's really hard for me to open up to new people and create a connection. I've always wanted to be that funny, outgoing guy that can strike conversation with anyone he wishes, get people comfortable, make them open up, have lots of friends and acquaintances, and have a very healthy social life. I've tried being that guy, but it always looks weird and like I'm not being myself, I don't know. I think for that reason I haven't been able to maintain relationships. They usually go after the outgoing guy, even if they themselves are not extroverted, like the girl I mentioned. I have heard that this is called limerence. Is that a thing? Limerence. State of mind resulting from romantic feelings for another person. It typically involves intrusive and melancholic thoughts or tragic concerns for the object of one's affection. For the object of one's affection. Interesting way of putting it. Along with a desire for the reciprocation of one's feeling and to form a relationship with the object of love. Interesting. Never heard of it before. I've heard that this is called limerence. When you value certain traits that you like but are not showing. Wait, I don't think that was limerence, no? Maar deze liedje moet ik echt niet hebben, joh. Give me some bangers. Een zwangere regie. Nou, we zullen wat de beurt doen. Ja, Dave is gewoon straight up silent. Dave terug. Intrusive thinking, acute longing, dependency of moods, inability to react limerently to more than one person at a time. Yeah, Dave is just straight dipping. Some fleeting and transient relief from... I don't know if that's right. Maybe the reason I'm too closed off is because I fear what people will think of me. I really open up. Think you took that missed on her. Going from the description. I think you dodged your own bullet. Arthur in the self subreddit. Davina. I think he actually just went watching Lord of the Rings. I think he just straight dipped. My anxiety is currently through the roof. These odds are getting out of hand. Wood getting level. How do I resist the urge to smoke right now? I want to give up. I'm 27, graduated uni 3 years ago. I can't get a job with my degree. I've had so many interviews since graduating, but nothing has ever came of it. I rarely get rejection email, never mind the second or third interview. I've tried all the advice people give me for interviews. I've revamped my CV numerous times, emailed places to ask for advice on how to stand out, and being offered a part-time role because I went out of my way to do this. Student never contact me. To then never contact me again or answer phone calls or email. Wait, what? Just not good enough in the field that I studied to get a job in. As much as I love it, it's so hard to just do it as a hobby. Especially when I work a 0-hour contract at 15 hours. What does that mean? A 0-hour contract at 15 hours a week. On just above minimum wage. I live at home with my parents, but I have no bedroom. I sleep on the couch. I have no personal space. I can't set out things I want to do without being in the way of someone else at all times. I just move out of the way of everyone. I'm so unhappy with everything, but apparently that's just how life is according to everyone. Don't expect to be happy at my work all the time, but what I'm struggling with now is crying every night because of my job and my situation. I know a job in my field won't fix everything, and it might not fix anything at all. At 27, I feel so lost. I have no idea what to do other than give up and just accepting life's awful. Howdy, sorry to hear about your feelings. No, I'm proud of you. I know I'm just a stranger behind a screen, but I mean it. I'm also in my mid-20s looking for my purpose, but I came to the realization that we're in our 20s still trying to figure out life. It's okay to be down, but at least you have a degree. Heck, a lot of jobs require that. I would recommend going on and indeed looking up company websites to find a job right now. Could also do something like being an assistant or even a receptionist at a high place. Have yourself a me day when you remember to value yourself. A job doesn't define you as a person. That's wel wholesome. Ja, beter dan dat ga ik het niet kunnen zeggen. So. New method wellness, Orange County. How does PayPal draw money directly from your bank? It doesn't, I think. I think it's a middleman. So you link your PayPal bank account is belonging to the same person as a safety barrier, but when a connection is successful, how does it operate? Under what agreement is PayPal allowed to draw money? The only way to charge my account is through my debit card or through a direct money transfer from within the bank system. There's some kind of special agreement between PayPal and banks globally. I think they're in the same financial network, no? Do banks have some other kind of API system to link accounts with a third mechanism to enable management of multiple accounts under one app? Something else, they can also charge your card in the same way again instead of using the bank apps. Connect to your card directly and the bank sends the money. Wise. Lots of entities can draw money directly from your bank account when you give them permission to do so. I have AutoPay for Comcast and 88 Mobile, for example. And my bank safety steps like two-factor authentication, which is asked whenever I make a transaction above some threshold. I guess PayPal has their own safety steps, but on mine it sounds like one more potential service that can be exploited on one more, say. You actually letting them bypass those things by giving them access, because in theory you just trust who you're giving the info to. Give PayPal enough information to invite us as you to the bank. For my bank, PayPal literally make me log into the bank's website with my username and password. In theory, PayPal can do anything you can do by logging into a bank using the information provided them. That includes wiring funds to other businesses. Now, PayPal needs to behave honorably to not get hit with fraud lawsuits and such, but there's nothing explicit about PayPal as a business that makes it possible for them to compare to other. Interesting. So it's not really that they have a partnership with the banks. Any tips and suggestions? Please don't judge me. I need 2,000 to move forward with the project I have right now. I'm working, but after all, saving money, not even Europe. I'm thinking of selling food pictures or doing something else to help reach that goal. That's clearly a troll. I'd suggest you start by taking pictures of your feet and go from there. What's the correct way to make eye contact during conversations? Hey everyone, I've been reading up non-verbal communication, came across a method where you direct your gaze in a sort of triangle, looking at someone's eyes, left to right, and their mouth, and back up to their eyes. From what I recall, this is supposed to help maintain engaging and natural eye contact. I think I might have also heard something about 70-30 rule in this context. So here are my questions. Is triangle methods an effective or recommended way to make eye contact during a face-to-face conversation? Is there a specific name for this method, or is it perhaps related to the 70-30 rule? What are some best practices for making eye contact, especially when speaking to peer confident? I think you may be overthinking this, to be honest. By giving too much focus on what your eyes are doing, you're probably not fully listening or engaging with the person. I think by focusing more on what the other person is saying and understanding what they are feeling, you'll probably find your eyes not so relevant, or just... A lot of body language is forced, and which helps indicate not really overanalyze your own body language, but do notice others. We believe a lot the good signals are related to language mimicking thinking. Uptown, Uptown 360 social skills subreddit. Am I overthinking this? I posted in about the crush I have on a guy who works at the gym. See if I'll have to try and chat to him, but then I keep thinking about the fact I follow him on social media and he doesn't follow me back. It's his business account and he has followed me back most people who follow him. Because I feel a little disheartened and I think I'd only be embarrassing myself trying to talk. Also, I like when a guy shows me that he wants me, which even if he does like me, he's not making it very obvious. I think I may be reading too much. I think if he's not making it obvious that he likes you, he probably doesn't. Surely though, he miss all shots that you know. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah, probably. The guy, I've had to guess, if you only meet him at the gym and he just doesn't want to be viewed as a creep and need to find a new gym by making the first move. It's only a guess. The business account, unfortunately a lot of girls will use social media as tourist traps. If you haven't interacted with me, just have ignored it as a bot, thinking no way a girl is this hot would follow me for now. Yeah, it's kind of weird to say though. Finally beat Dragon Slayer 2. How do you cope with knowing you're meant to be alone? Lin Sabu. It's me, I can finally post. I'm talking about genuinely 100% alone and free of human connection. I've known for most of my life really that I'm meant to be 100% alone. I have close family members and I have some transit friendships, but that's it. I know 100% that I was not built or created for human connection, that's a fact. No amount of therapy or persistence will trying to form connections will affect that because it's simply not in my makeup. Thing is, I want human connection, I crave it so badly, but I know it's not for me. That you never will meet someone. Only solidified. Offer appropriate 2066 in the mental health subreddit. I'm totally alone, don't know what to do. Scheiße man, 36. Alright, thank you, let's chat more. Hobbies. This post was deleted. Bro, why do people delete all their posts the whole time? What was this guy? Aspect. Ah, that's that guy. Okay. Okay, weird. So to drag on the sack of the undeserved CG log, but I'm curious to know there's actually more spoon log out there than this. Oh damn. Your best tips to stop overthinking. I would like to know that too. I was worried I wouldn't get an interview for the job I applied for. When I go to the interview, I was worried after the interview they wouldn't consider me. Then I was worried my old boss wouldn't want to be my reference. Now after they called telling me they might want to hire me, I'm worried that after they talk to my reference they won't hire me. But if they say yes, you're hired, I still find a reason to worry. I'm tired. Constantly worry and overthink. What's your best tips and tricks for you, worked for you, what didn't? I sometimes read quotes about overthinking, but after 30 seconds. Me having different projects, hobbies, interest. Basically, plan B's help a lot. Work it is realizing that I'm being employed, and if they don't see that, surely someone else will see it. Before. Love is my religio. In the self-improvement subreddit. I'm not tired all the time, I'm sleepy all the time. Honestly, what the hell, I'm male, 28, always sleepy, not tired, sleepy, often find myself taking a nap for 2 hours. I try to drink coffee, but it doesn't wake me up at all. I can't focus, like thinking deeply and logical, it's just so exhausting I don't even bother. I tried drinking more water. I tried drinking more water. Tried moving more. Tried ginkgo. What is ginkgo? Yeah, I know the plant, but do you smoke it or what? I tried binaural beats. Tried to change my eating habits. In the end, nothing works. Why I am looking at my friends who have so much energy. So much I wish I could also have the same energy for hobbies and work. Instead, all I think of is sleep, basically. It's like I have no inner drive, no inner flame, which keeps me going and motivated. I'm not depressed, or I'm just physically feel old. What else could I try out? I'm desperate for help because it keeps getting worse and worse the older I get. All I miss for F this shit. I wanna sleep. And actually sleep for half a day. I'm so desperate that I thought of hypnosis to brain mesh me to be blind to negative physical feelings. So I won't ignore that I'm tired or something. Just don't have many options left to try out. Chakra work, pressure points, nootropics, meditation. Just do it. I'm going out for 10 minutes each morning the second I wake up, no matter the weather, just do it. Supposedly direct sunlight hitting your eyes the first thing in the morning affirms your circadian rhythm for the next 16 hours, after which you naturally get tired like you're supposed to. I'm not sure if it's placebo or not, but it seems to be doing something positive for me. Okay, it's a pretty decent answer. Go with Sleeplab done if that's available to you. You might be suffering from sleep apnea. Also, if you're drinking alcohol, coffee late in the day or eating past 7 p.m, this might impact your sleep cycle too. Might be a thyroid issue. Well, I don't know, honestly. Never really had problems with it. I'm the real dragon. I don't understand what that means. Okay. I don't understand this post. Moving on. I'm in love. Let's do one more post and then we'll finish up this check-in. Tell me things I should include on my bucket list. What a weird meme. What if challenging your fears and having positive interaction with people doesn't work? Should I say this, but my life sucks, my romance too, especially the one who is really ulcerating. What's that? Ulcerating. Ulceracteren, what? Is that a word or is it overacting? Probably. She always treats everyone around me nicer, but to me she always bullshits me. I might be facing abuse here mentally. Boy, yeah. Trapped in my own mind and don't know how to get out. Am I the only one who wants to be a mom so bad, get married at 18 and be a housewife? Self-reflection and a lot of error brought me to this conclusion. Finding what the meaning of love is after self-reflection. I spent all last year asking others to what love meant to them. Even in the relationship I was in, I didn't know how to express it. I thought it was a sensation or a feeling. After my breakup, my ego could not take that what was happening because I only viewed my needs and their faults. Love, I'm finding more realistically, is the ability to comprehend another human being with your ego completely removed from the situation. Love is caring enough about the individual enough that you want them to be happy even if it's not with you. That's true. Love is for forgiving them because they are a person too that perhaps has not discovered themselves. That's also true. I would say about this one more is also knowing what you can, of what do you mean for them, like how do you enhance their life and what do they mean in your life. It's not just, yeah, ego is not necessarily a bad thing, I would say. Egocentrism or egotistical is a bad thing, but everybody has ego, so whoa. Whatever. I would add that love also leads to what you can enhance in each other's life. You don't value, but want to improve. But finding common ground in values and perspectives that you would relationship I've had only been I don't know. Never know. Anywhere far 59:22 in the self-subreddit. Alright, think we're done for today, boys and girls. Thanks everybody for checking in with me. Big shout out to yourself. Hell yeah. I like the energy on Mondays. She's imbued heart. That's nice. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Yeah.